Karen faked a medical emergency to cut in line, and turned out the nurse she collapsed on was her husband's mistress. The woman in designer heels dramatically clutched her chest and collapsed backward into the arms of the person behind her at the DMV, gasping about heart palpitations and needing to be seen immediately, not realizing she'd just fallen into her husband's mistress, who was a cardiac nurse. "Someone help! I need to skip this line for medical reasons," she wailed, and the nurse Bethany said loudly, "Oh my God, Mrs. Harrison, from Roger's phone photos? Let me check your pulse." The entire DMV waiting room turned to watch. "I don't know any Roger." Mrs. Harrison scrambled to her feet, suddenly cured. I'd been waiting 3 hours for my license renewal, watching this woman try every trick to skip ahead. First, she was pregnant, until someone offered their seat and she declined, saying she had back problems. Then she had a disabled veteran husband in the car, until they asked to verify. Now, a heart condition. "Your pulse seems fine," Bethany announced, still holding her wrist. "Just like in that photo from Vegas last month. You looked very healthy by the pool." "You're mistaken." Mrs. Harrison yanked her hand away. "No, I remember that birthmark on your shoulder." Roger pointed it out. The DMV security guard approached. "Ma'am, faking a medical emergency is actually illegal here." "I wasn't faking. I have a condition." "What condition?" Bethany asked sweetly. "Because Roger said you ran the Chicago Marathon last month. Qualified for Boston. That's impressive with a heart condition." Mrs. Harrison's face went from fake pale to real red. "You're Roger's whore." "I'm Roger's colleague," Bethany corrected. "But it's interesting that you jumped to that conclusion. Almost like you've been going through his phone." The entire waiting room was invested now. Phones out, recording. Someone had even paused their number being called to watch. "This is none of anyone's business," Mrs. Harrison shrieked. "You made it everyone's business when you faked a medical emergency," the guard said. "Back of the line or leave." But Bethany wasn't done. "Actually, Mrs. Harrison, Roger wanted me to give you something." She pulled out an envelope. "Divorce papers. He knew you'd be here today. You always renew your license on the 15th. He also knew you'd try to skip the line because you've been banned from 3 DMVS for this same stunt." "Banned from DMVS?" Someone laughed. "How?" "Faking seizures, chest pains, labor, anaphylaxis," Bethany listed. "There's actually a Facebook group warning about her. DMV line skipper alert. Her photo's been shared 2,000 times." Mrs. Harrison grabbed the papers. "You can't serve me here. I'm not serving you. I'm just a nurse who happened to be behind you in line when you fell into my arms. Roger's lawyer is actually—" A man in a suit stood up from the waiting area. "Right here. Now you've been properly served." The DMV erupted in applause. Someone started a slow clap. Mrs. Harrison tried to storm out but was stopped by the guard. "You still need to wait if you want your renewal." "This is harassment. These are consequences," I called out. "Some of us have been waiting 4 hours while you've tried every scam in the book." She turned on me. "I don't know you." "No, but I know you. You're the woman who faked a disability to skip lines at Disney. My cousin posted about you. You're also the one who pretended to be a doctor to get priority boarding on flights. My friend is a gate agent." The room started sharing stories. Mrs. Harrison was infamous across the state for line skipping scams. Grocery stores, theme parks, restaurants, even vaccination sites during COVID. "I have anxiety about waiting," she finally admitted. "Then get here early like everyone else with anxiety," an elderly man suggested. "I've been here since 5 a.m. Mrs. Harrison ended up at the back of the line. 4-hour wait. But she couldn't leave because her license had expired, and driving without renewal would mean bigger problems with the pending divorce. Bethany sat next to me. "Thanks for backing me up. Thanks for the show. Way better than my phone." Mrs. Harrison finally got called at 4:47 p.m., 13 minutes before closing. Her renewal was denied. Turns out she had an outstanding warrant for impersonating medical personnel at a hospital to skip the ER line. The arrest happened in the DMV. The mugshot showed her still wearing the medical alert bracelet she'd bought online to sell her condition. Roger's divorce went through quickly. Bethany wasn't actually his mistress, just his coworker who'd helped catch his wife in her schemes. The real mistress? There wasn't one. Roger just needed someone his wife would recognize to serve the papers memorably.